Hey, it's James from Active, and just wanted to give everybody an update now that we've started shipping the 2.0. We've shipped out a few thousand units to our customers, and we're getting a lot of great feedback from our customers, both good and bad, but all valuable in terms of how you guys are using the product and what you like and don't like about it. So we thought we'd answer some questions for those of you that have bought one and are wondering, and maybe for those of you that are on the fence and wondering if you should get this unit. We're also seeing a lot of great reviews coming out online from different people on YouTube reviewing the product and comparing it. So I think those are all really helpful for you to try to make an informed decision on if this unit is right for you. So I'll just jump right into some questions and some comments, both from our reviewers and from some comments left on the videos and so forth. So I know one of the biggest questions we've been getting is, can this draw from a water tank or from like some type of remote water source? We know that a lot of quote unquote semi-pro or pro detailers are using this in their remote setups, even though we've cautioned people not to use this specifically for commercial use, but we know it's happening. And the answer is this: it can work, but again, results will vary depending on the pressure going into the unit, what type of rig you have set up in terms of your water supply. But certainly you will see an impact on your performance if you're not using a standard hose with standard inlet pressure. So just let that be, I wouldn't say a warning, but just take note of that if you are trying to rig this for a remote setup. It will perform better than a comparable pressure washer, but you may not get the full, call it 2.0 GPM that you might get if you're using a standard garden hose. Another question we've gotten or feedback was, a lot of people like the design. They feel that it's very kind of bare bones and just kind of essential only. As you guys know, that was done on purpose. But many of you have asked, will we do a 2.0 or version of this with, call it your traditional hose reels and cord storage and other gun storage and so forth. And certainly that's something that we are building. Maybe not exactly like this for our retail customers. So if there's enough demand for it, kind of an all-in-one solution, then we certainly will. Which brings me to my next point, which there have been some comments that perhaps this is not the best unit for around the house jobs, and perhaps this is more targeted towards the detailers. Now, while it was definitely targeted towards detailers in terms of the GPM, that was really because detailers first understood what the benefit of high flow rates were in terms of washing and rinsing surfaces. In reality, at 1000 PSI plus 2.0 GPM, what we found in numerous tests, this is actually the most effective to clean most things around the house. So a big focus of Active going forward in the next, call it 12 months, will be to show and demonstrate and convince customers why high flow and this type of design is actually superior to a lot of those higher pressure but really, really small flow rate pressure washers out there. And I think that's going to be our job to show and convince users why this is actually going to do a better job around the house than a lot of those other pressure washers. So stay tuned for that. We got some questions around what's the update on the Shortgun? Well, unfortunately these days things tend to take a bit longer than we'd like. We have been constantly revising the product, but we're happy to report we're in the final stages of getting that production going in Thailand, as you guys know, and we'll have an update exactly when shortly, but certainly it'll be ready over the next couple months to ship out to our customers. Will we open this up to Europe and Australia? The short answer is yes. So we sell a version of the 5-piston pump right now in Europe. As some of you know, we do products under the Caterpillar brand. That's what it's currently selling under in Europe. And in Australia, we're just basically signing some deals right now on how to go to market with this product. And they're doing testing right now in the Australian market because of some of the differences around water and current in terms of power supply. So again, we'll update all our customers on that very shortly. When will the 2.0 be available on Amazon? As far as we know, the listing's up. We're just waiting for some things on the back end. So again, The 2.0, for those of you I'm sure that are Prime members, will want to buy it through Amazon. It'll be available probably within the next month. When will the 2.0 be back in stock? Well, it is in stock now as a full unit. Full unit meaning guns and hose and so forth. The bare unit is the one that's been sold out. And so I think we maybe underestimated or misforecasted the demand of those people that just wanted the unit themselves because they either had hoses or accessories on their own. But you can still buy the full kit, which is still, I think, one of the best deals going given the performance of the unit. So that's kind of our feedback. So the bare unit should be back in stock in the next couple months as well. What's the best way to optimize the 2.0? Well, I think it's just, if you were to ask us, it would be, use the stock accessories, use a good water supply, use a good power outlet with stable power. Don't mess around too much with orifice sizes. You're gonna get the best balance of performance and longevity out of that setup. Although we realize a lot of people are having a lot of fun doing their own custom setups and things like that. But that's how you will prolong the life of the machine. Another comment or question we get is, depending on the tester, depending on who's doing the testing, what is the real performance difference, or is the performance difference worth it between our original V52 and this unit here? There is a performance difference, again, between the V52 and this. We've detailed kind of all the changes that we've done to this unit here in terms of the internals of both the motor and the pump. So whether it's worth it or not, or whether you want an all-in-one design like the V52, more inclination to go something with a longer life like this, really that value proposition is really up to you. We think they're both great purchases. We think they suit different customers, and I don't think you can go wrong with either one of them. So that's just a quick update on the 2.0. If you guys have any more questions or concerns or feedback, please let us know, and subscribe and like the video and all that jazz. And again, thanks for your support.